All right, well, let's go live to the IEG World Conference in Chicago, where Yahoo Finance's Dan Roberts is with Boston Red Sox and Fenway Sports Management's Chief Marketing Officer, Adam Grossman.
All right, Zach, thanks. Yes, we're here in Chicago. I'm with Adam Grossman from the Red Sox. Adam, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Let's start in with recent news, because while we have you, I got to ask you about this. Just today came out Mike Trout getting a monster contract, 12-year deal, $430 million, and I think people are just agog over these numbers, you know? And we actually just had a recent piece that was talking about how baseball contracts, a lot of people feel the problem is, you know, people are getting the highest money when maybe they've already peaked. Now, you guys have a big star in Mookie Betts. His contract is going to come up soon. What do you make of these ballooning contracts?
Yeah, it's been quite a couple weeks on the baseball side. I mean, after sort of a slow offseason, I mean, to see Machado and Harper and now Trout come in, it's somewhat historic. So, I mean, I think you can see, I think part of it, though, is the health of the game. You know, you sort of see that the stars are literally starting to come out, and also just what that means for baseball, and that there is amazing interest because they could never make the salaries that they have without the fan interest. So I think in many ways it's healthy, and hopefully we can sort of allow the players and MLB to continue to make strides as we start to expand the game and sort of get into into this season and beyond.
We had the pleasure of having MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred at our recent Yahoo Finance Summit, and he was talking about how the biggest priority for Major League Baseball is to get young fans to the ballpark. Yeah. And I know that the Red Sox in particular have been a key partner to the league in doing that. Tell me about all the different initiatives you guys have to try to hook fans while they're young.
Yeah, I mean, for us, you know, we know that the game is only as strong as the next generation. So we've done a tremendous amount to try to engage fans at all levels. And that can be from, we've got a couple of programs. We have a student program. We actually have 30,000 high school, college students in this program. They can get to Fenway for $9. You know, that's something that for us, we won't want to have price be a limitation at all. And so we've got that. We've got a free kids program where we actually give tickets to kids each and every game. And so as part of our Kid Nation program, we've got 25,000 kids in that. But we also do, it's not just about tickets, but also about what we're doing inside the park, and whether that's forms of entertainment, new technology. We've got virtual reality dugouts. We've got augmented reality executions now, because even though we're a 100-year-old brand and have a historic park, we need to continue to push the boundaries and continue to evolve and innovate to try to hook kids wherever they are. And so, and then the third piece of this is also just investing in the grassroots of the game. And actually, on an MLB standpoint, there's been more participation at the youth level over the last 3 years than any other sport. So there's actually there's a lot of narrative about baseball and maybe baseball's dying. I don't believe it. And I think there's a lot of lessons to be, or a lot of signs to be pointed to that say the health of the game is quite strong.
I'm glad you alluded to that narrative. Yeah, I think that's been overblown. But when we talk about partnerships, which is kind of the theme here at this conference, and we talk about pushing the envelope, sports betting obviously has been a major story. MLB is one of the leagues that was kind of the first to make a casino partnership with MGM. We just saw last night that Major League Soccer is now partnered with MGM. Where do you guys stand in kind of your vision of where legal sports betting is going and how it will affect the league? Obviously, Nesson, which is in the Fenway Sports portfolio, actually just launched a gambling show.
So, and we announced we have a partnership with MGM on the as a casino side. Massachusetts, we're still waiting for legislation to see where that will go as it relates to online betting. And so, we'll see from our standpoint. I mean, I think we are very much in support of what the commissioner and the commissioner's office is doing, as we feel like it is an amazing opportunity for fan engagement. I mean, that's been a big theme for all of us, is about how do we engage today's fans, the next generation of fans, and for us, it's betting has been it's interesting. It definitely is a long season, 162 games. We've seen it. We own Liverpool Football Club in England, and to see what that has taken to a new level in terms of the engagement from fans and betting. It's been a more accepted practice there, and we've seen that. So we're definitely we've got our eyes open to what's going to happen in Massachusetts, and then we'll we'll take our cues from the legislation, but certainly in support of what the commissioner's office is doing.
Let's end on this real quick. You mentioned Liverpool. Fenway Sports Management has a whole portfolio of brands beyond just the Red Sox. Roush Fenway Racing, and LeBron is involved in Fenway Sports. Tell me about how that has affected the decisions, having someone like LeBron James, his level, involved.
Yeah, well, relationship really started with Tom Werner, who's our chairman, and and part of it was after we acquired Liverpool, and we wanted to have this opportunity with LeBron, and thought it would be a much more global platform. I mean, he is an entity unto himself. He sort of transcended an athlete on a number of different levels, and so I mean, to have him as a partner and part of Fenway Sports Group, with John Henry and Linda Henry and Mike Gordon, and to have some LeBron in that mix is really extraordinary. And that's part of what we always sort of thought about as blue chip assets. And there is no one like LeBron, arguably, as an athlete in all of sports. And so for us to have him here is incredible, to open up not only doors for our business locally, but also throughout the world.
All right, awesome stuff, Adam Grossman. Thanks so much.